Previously, in the dungeon of the Mad Mage, the party awoke in the guts and garters within the Port of Shadow, Skullport. After some discussion, it was decided the best use of their limited time would be to investigate the disappearance of Delvin Stormshore, the grandson of Burnin. Acting on information that Burnin had given them, the party headed to the docks to find and question Olive Stillwater. There, they got their first glimpse of the immense Skull Island, an ancient fortification just south of Skullport. Braziers, torches, and guards on the battlements showed it was very much inhabited. Olive's shop, the Dead Man's Corner, was easy to locate with its sign outside of its front door and the stench of decay rolling off of it. A stench so powerful, in truth, that it almost knocked ashes on his ass when he opened the door. Within, the party found rows of the undead standing at attention, and a sea hag, Olive Stillwater, sporting a rather ugly scar running from her chin down as far as the eye could see. The party was wary and began questioning Olive, but what they discovered might have been more than they were expecting. Olive, it seemed, was the former leader of the Sargoth Coven, the party's current allies. Gurgle Brine and Coral Black had previously overthrown Olive, sharing her spot as leader and replacing her in the coven with Cauldra Cuttlefingers. Olive was sure that the culprits behind Delvin's disappearance would be the coven. She offered to aid the party in their endeavor to retrieve Delvin, as long as they assisted her as well. She wanted her sisters Gurgle and Coral left alive, but Cauldra she wanted dead. For her part, Olive was willing to tell the party of a valuable bargaining tool that could aid the players in their negotiations with her sisters: the Eye of the Coven. The party was unsure. This felt like a betrayal against their former allies, but at the same time, it might be the only way to ensure an innocent's safety. The party decided they had to try, and accepted Olive's terms. He told them the Eye was held by a half-elf named Andarian Dusk, and that he could be found at the Lamplighters. The party excused themselves and decided to make their way to the Flagon and Dragon to get information from Kalal Kladani. On the way there, they witnessed a somewhat familiar man being beaten, but when they offered assistance, the man turned them down. Deciding not to press, they continued to meet Kalal, who gave them directions to the Lamplighters, a shop on the second tier of the city. The party eventually found their way there, and within they found Andarian Dusk, a blind old half-elf. At first, the party was suspicious. This creature held an artifact of import to some unsavory sea hags. But after questioning Andarian and witnessing the blind man's clear memory problems, the party became more convinced that he was a victim as well. During their discourse, it was revealed that Andarian wore a necklace the party believed to be the Eye. Eventually, Ezrah convinced Andarian to hand it over, though it seemed difficult for him.
Yeah, old man.
As the old man removed the necklace, he looked momentarily relieved, before his eyes went black and burst. The party had inadvertently caused the man's death, and it didn't sit well with many of them. But at this point, there was little they could do. They took the Eye of the Coven and headed back to the docks, intent on finding a boat and heading to confront the sisters. It was not an easy journey. They were almost fired upon from Skull Island, and Ashes had difficulty rowing upriver. To complicate matters, it seemed that plying the river was more dangerous without the ferryman's assistance. Regardless, the party eventually made it back to the southern border of the Hag's territory. As they made ready to enter and confront the Coven, 4 bright globes lifted up around them in the Garden of Statues. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.